Hey, so we are, I think my camera's on. My camera's on. Hi. We're going to start today, instead of me doing problems up in front of the board, we're going to review three long dividing like we did yesterday. And so we're going to start with, I'm going to see if I can write with this. It's not ideal, but we're going to start with 2 over 7. So we learned yesterday that top dog gets the house. So in this case, the top dog is 2. So we're going to put 2 in the house, give him a nice house, and 7 on the outside. And then we put a period or our decimal, and we're always going to add 3 zeros. That is just my rule. You might have a teacher later on say, just keep adding zeros for forever. But I just don't want us to keep going. Like this problem could go on for forever if we didn't do 3 zeros. So now we're going to divide, multiply, subtract, borrow. So step 1 is say, does 7 go into 2? And the answer is no, it doesn't. So directly above the 2, put a 0. I like to immediately put the dot like we talked about yesterday. So next we go to does 7 go into 20? And you might have to off to the side skip count, which means go 7 and then count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then count 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And just write it off to the side. It's fine. You'll get there eventually. And so 21 is too big. So in order to get 7, or in order to get there, we needed 2 7s. So 7 goes into 20 2 times. That was the dividing part. Now we're going to do the multiplying part. We're going to say 2 times 7, and over here it said it was 14. Now we subtract. You have 20, take away 14. That is 6. And now bring down. Okay. Now what we're at is 7 into 60. Again, you might just go off here to the side, skip count. You also might know a fact like 7 times 5 is 35. So we can start at 35 and skip count up to there. Go 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And then add another 7, which is 49. And add another 7, which will get us to 56. And then add another 7, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. 63, which is too big. So this was 5 7s. And so 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 8 7s that we needed. So here's 8. Oops, so 8 times 7 is 56. If you have 60 and you take away 56, you're at 40. Or sorry, 4. And then bring down your 0. So 40. And since we've already done a ton of the work, let's just come over here to the side and we can look and say 42 is going to be too big. So we just want to do 35. And that was 5 of them. So we'll go ahead and put down 5. Ooh, I changed color. Forgot about that. So the final answer is 0.285. All right, let's try another one. I don't want to save. All right, let's do 5 over 4. I think this only lets me record for a little bit of time. We'll see how long we make it. All right, top dog gets the house. So 5 goes in the house and 4 goes on the outside, and then a decimal and 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to, just immediately put that decimal up above. All right, and now we start our problem. So does 4 go into 5? And the answer is yes, it goes in one time. And now we multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. And subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down. Repeat. Does 4 go into 10? Yes. If we skip count, we're at 4, and then we're at 8, and then we're at 12. 12 is too big, so it goes in 1, 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. Bring down. 4 into 20, if we can just go over here to the side, 4, 8, 12. 12 plus 4 is 16, and 16 plus 4 is 20. So we get exactly what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes in 5 times. And we're done because 5 times 4 is 20, and we get down to 0 here at the bottom. If there was a negative out here in front, just say the only thing we do at the end is we put the negative up there. So it'd be negative 1.25. All right, let's do one more, as long as my computer is not telling me I'm done. Let's do a mixed number. So 2 and let's go 2/5. Okay. So all we're going to worry about is the fraction. So the top dog is 2, this 2 right here. And 5 decimal 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Now decimal up above, and we talked yesterday that this big 2 is always going to take that first spot, the whole number. So we get to skip the part of saying, does 5 go into 2? Which the answer is no. We normally put a 0 here. This big 2 out front is going to take that place. So we're going to skip immediately to does 5 go into 20? And you can skip count 5, 10, 15, 20. So it goes in perfectly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So 5 goes into 20 4 times, and we'll be done because 5 times 4 is 20. And then when we subtract, we get down to 0. So you guys are going to practice that today, and I'll be around to help.